Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, Friday has caught up with me again. It must be time for more House Flipper. Okay, we've got a heck of a lot to do with this one. A heck of a lot to do. I was kind of half thinking of coming in during the week and sort of pre-planning this out, but it didn't really work out that way. So we're just kind of going with what we've got. I've got to really try and kind of carve up the inside of this and see. Oh yeah, and the paint. I got to finish the paint. No question, I have to finish the paint. Okay, painting may have to happen sooner rather than later. Go to my paintbrush here. Let's get some painting done on the old circus house here. Okay, one of these here. Oh yeah, this is gonna look a treat. Diamond, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just getting caught up on a little bit of painting. I don't know if I'm gonna do all the outside right now because there's a heck of a lot of it to do. But I might just do maybe this side of it. See if I can get that done. Go back. Lynn, Mel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Go back, get some more of that. And then, yeah, the painting is going to be a teensy bit tedious, especially when I get to the top of it, because I'm going to need the scaffolding for that. But we'll get it done. It'll all get done eventually. That's the way I feel about it. Okay, get that and all of that and some more of that. Do I have enough left for this last one? Oh, I totally do. Okay. Oh god, this is so hard on the eyes. This is already brutal on the eyes doing this. It just looks, well, it looks exactly what it looks like. That's about all I can say about that. And that bit and that bit and that bit. And someone had said in the comments about trying to do this as a legit circus house, like having each room be for a different circus performer. Ross Martin, welcome, welcome. Yes, Martin, it is interesting. I think that's the best possible way that a rational person could describe this. Is interesting. All right, let me just get the other side here so I know where I ended. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is coming along nicely here. I was only paying half attention to the stream because of life stuff, just realizing that we're building a circus tent. Yeah, so anyway, someone in the comments had said, do a circus house, like on the inside too, like try to give every bathroom, not every bathroom, well, maybe every bathroom, who the heck knows. I'm known for my bathrooms in House Flipper. Give every bedroom kind of a different performer feel. We'll give it a shot. I don't think there's going to be enough in the objects to kind of make that happen. I don't think we can really get, barbells for the strongman or, I don't know, torches for the fire eater or something like that. We'll do the best we can with that. We'll see what we can do, but I don't know if we're going to really have enough objects to make that happen the way that I would want it to. Oh God, this is hard on the eyes. This is so hard on the eyes. I thought today was yesterday. That's very philosophical of you. Funny, since I thought yesterday was today. Yeah, I often, Fridays always kind of just sort of sneak up on me. And they're like, oh, hey, it's Friday. It's the Thursdays. That's the problem. Thursdays always kind of weird me out. They're an odd day. They're a very weird day. So Thursdays kind of weird me out. And then it's, hey, it's Friday all over again. Must be, oh God, we're still getting some screen freezing with House Flipper. Please stop doing that under all circumstances. Thank you. No, it's not too high. I assure you that I can paint that. I assure you I can paint that game. There we go. See, did it. There goes the neighborhood. No, here comes the neighborhood with clowns and bears and elephants. Here comes the neighborhood, I think is what you meant to say. Oh, yeah. This is just brutal. I have to think about what color is going to go on the top. I could theoretically do it in alternating stripes, so the yellow where the red is and vice versa. That could happen. It's a lot of painting. Oh, I've got moles. Oh, hang on. Let me just deal with this. I've got moles, apparently. Doesn't surprise me. This house was a pigsty to begin with. As long as we don't get a 4 o'clock live stream. Okay, is 4 not good for you? Because 4 is pretty good for me, but then when I'm done with it, then it's sort of later in the evening than I would traditionally like it to be. It's kind of why we started doing it at 2. But whatevs. It's all good. So, Hana, welcome, welcome. OMG! Apparently. Hello, thank you. Thank you for starting the stream off with an OMG! Apparently. Yeah, maybe I'll do alternating stripes, but I'm kind of thinking of just one big color on the top. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to have to see how it goes. And the only reason I would do one big color is the painting is rather tedious when I have to do it alternating like this, so I might just for sanity's sake do it as one big color on the top. I just don't know what that color is yet. Get that, and then, yeah, this is going to be the red hot painting the outside of the house live stream. I know we've all been looking forward to this. Mads, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know we've all been desperately looking forward to this part of the exciting world of House Flipper. I should also probably move the paint closer to where I live. That might be an idea. But we're not. Clearly, we're not doing that. It's like the storybook. This guy paints his house blue, but a bird spills his paint and some orange gets in the blue. So he makes a sun out of the clouds. Oh, delightful. I'm not making a sun. I'm not doing. I don't think I can make a sun, but I'm definitely not making a sun. That's not. Am I gonna? I'm gonna need to move this staging, aren't I? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Move the staging, please. Let's get that to live. Actually, get that to live. No, because I gotta paint the red in there. Just go live over here until I need you again. That's where I'm going with that. One big color might be more circus tent like. What is the color of a top of a normal circus tent? I don't actually know. Somebody go Google that. Somebody go find a photo of like a very traditional circus tent and tell us what it looks like, because I genuinely don't know what the answer to that is. I can't even remember the last time I was inside a traditional circus tent. That should go there, and that should go... Oh, I'm out of paint. No, the screen just froze. Never mind. It's all fine. Everybody stop panicking. Everybody just calm down. Go to DEFCON 1 or whatever the least DEFCON-y of the DEFCONs are. We all knew what we were getting into when we came here. Yeah, you should know by now. This should not be a surprise. I've got more moles. That's fidgety. Yeah, I want to pick up my shovel. I want to get rid of moles. Let's not have moles around here. This is going to be my... Oh, there's his. Oh, mole. Hit it with a shovel. Hit it with a shovel. Go away. Run away. Hit it. Yeah, go into the garage that I hate, because it's got a weird glitch in it. Sorry I'm a little late. I was watching otters play in ice cubes. Oh, dear God, that sounds like literally the cutest thing ever. No, the glitch is still here. I hate that glitch. I hate that glitch so much. Go away. I don't want to look at you anymore. That glitch just makes me mental. On the Google, images have stripes all the way to the top. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that one. Thanks, Mel. Oy, okay. Well, maybe I'll do alternating stripes just to really make the neighbors hate us. Just to say to the neighborhood, we're in charge around here. I might have to do that. Oh, that's going to take a long time. I hope we're all set up for the first hour of this stream to be nothing but painting the outside of the house, because that's likely the way that's going to go. So that and that. It's the windows. The windows are the fussy bit. What I should have done is just make it a huge bunker with no windows. But here we are. I'm doing this anyway. Watched a movie about an otter recently. Really? Is there like otter movie stars? Are otters known for their acting abilities? I mean, they kind of are, really. Like most circus tents are the same as the bottom, but alternating. Yeah, great. Okay, we're doing the alternating stripes. Ooh, okay. Right. Everyone just settle in, grab a lunch, get comfy. It's going to take a heck of... Why did I say alternating stripes? Because it looked really freaky cool. So we're doing it. This is how we're going here. And a giant flag at the top. I don't think there are flags in this game, are there? I don't think there are any flags in this game. Let's see if I can maybe try and figure... I could put towels up. It's about the best I could do. I could put a bunch of... I don't think I can put towels outside, though. And towels are only nominally flag-like in that they sort of resemble flags, but they're far more absorbent than your traditional flag would be. I myself would not dry myself off with a flag. It would be both disrespectful and not very absorbent, so I wouldn't do that. And then that goes there. Oh yeah, red hot alternating stripe painting action. Could you add blue in there? No! God, no, I'm not doing a different color. No, I'm married to this color and we're sticking with it. Actually, there are no shutters anyway, so I couldn't do any... Oh, I've accidentally climbed the staging. Oh, well, you know what? While I'm here, I may as well get a start. I came up here with a full thing of paint. May as well get moving on this. Oh yeah, this is... goddamn screen freezes. Okay. Don't fall off the staging. Don't fall off the staging. This is so not OSHA approved. I'm not tied down. I don't have any sort of, safety harness or any... How am I going to get up there? How am I going to get up there? I'm actually not sure the answer to that question. I got to get up there. I'm not alternating that one because there is nothing to alternate on that one. That's just one solid piece. I have no idea how... Can I just jump off? Yeah, there's no fall damage in this game. Dave starts something, then blames us for making him do it. Yeah, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. I did start it. I'm not questioning that. I absolutely started this. And I'm going to finish it. If nothing else, I ain't no quitter. That's not true. I quit things all the time when I don't feel like doing them anymore. But I will finish this. Hey, you know what? It's you guys who have to sit through this. Actually, you don't have to at all. You could just leave. Please don't. Please don't ever do that. But you're the guys who are going to have to sit through red hot alternating stripe painting action in the wee hours. It's just non-stop excitement over here. At least I'm constantly moving, though. Nain, welcome, welcome. Nain, welcome to red hot alternating pipe type. Anyway, we're painting things in different colors one by one. That's really where I'm going with that statement. I've made a vague start on... Actually, it kind of weirdly looks like an American flag with the windows. The windows are kind of where the stars would be. It kind of looks like a flag. Ooh, I could do a flag that way. No, I never get the windows right. It wouldn't work. Never mind, I'm not doing that. Back to this. Maybe I can just do all the... Oh, I got a new skill point. I'm not surprised by that. Got a new skill point in why are you doing this, man? That's what my skill point should be in. I want to remove a lot of vines from a tree. A ladder won't work for this. How can I safely get to the vines? Why don't you just cut them off at the root and let them die? Just cut them off at the ground level, and they will die by their own darn selves, I think. Heck, what do I know? I'm no botanist. I don't know how vines work. Don't take my word for anything, but that's what I do. Or different theory, alternate theory, maybe just chop down the tree. Maybe just get rid of the tree, you get rid of the vines. You see where I'm going with that. I think that might work. We're here for WASD action. Lynn thinks it's quite relaxing. I'm glad somebody does. I am getting a lot of... oh, am I done with the paint? No, I'm just not on my paint thing. I'm getting a lot of traction out of that one paint can. I've done a heck of a lot with that. That's those skill points right there. In fact, I'm almost getting vaguely, sort of, almost weirdly to the tail end of the bottom half of the house. Then all I've got to do is move the staging around piece by piece and do the top half of the house. I suppose I could just buy a bunch of more staging. That would not be the silliest idea in the world. Oh, no, I didn't mean to paint that. No, don't. Oh, no, now I got to go get the yellow. I can't with that. No, I got to go get the yellow. Every American flag house... I did do an American flag house once. Every object, every wall was red, white, and blue. Yeah, I'm not doing 3 colors. I'm going on record right now. I'm not doing 3 colors on this. I've committed to the red and the yellow. I'm not doing any more than that. Now, where did that... There it is. I see my problem here. I see my problem. Yeah, you go away now. I don't like you no more. Well, now I've got the yellow. May as well do some of that. Get that and all of that in there. We chopped down half of the tree. It's rather tall and fat. The vines grew on the top where the cut was made. They make the tree look bushy. I mean, what exactly is the concern? That the vines will choke out the tree and the tree will fall over? Because that is a legitimate concern. That could theoretically happen. But why are we obsessed with getting the vines off of there? I don't actually know that you're obsessed. I don't really think you're sort of lying awake at night worrying about the vines. You might be, I don't know, but I don't think you are. But why not just leave them as is? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Will the furniture be red and yellow? No. Let me be very clear. I'm doing the outside of the house in alternating stripes. What happens on the inside? I don't know. It ain't going to be this, though. I'll tell you that right now. There's a limit to how much I will sit here and do this piece by piece. Well, you know what? That's exactly my statement. There is a limit to how much I will sit here and do this piece by piece. Because this is a lot of painting. Oh well, I've still got all of the inside to do too. We'll see. It's going to look like a circus tent from the outside. Again, I don't really think there's enough objects in the game that are kind of circus themed to do a circus theme on the inside. I mean, I'll do the best I can, but it's not going to be, you know, non-stop circus action in there. Thank God. I think that's one of the most threatening phrases I've ever uttered. The vines are just out of control. It's like Logan's Run out there. Gotcha. Have you considered fire? Just burning things. I'm not even really speaking about the tree. Just maybe your neighborhood, other people's houses, cars. Because fire works a treat with plants. I'm going to tell you right now. Fire versus plant. Fire's going to win every single time. Where did I stop over here? Yeah, I'm kind of getting sort of desynced on my movements here. I got to rein this back in. Oh, no. Oh, bugger. All right, I accidentally did that. Now I got to go get the red. You know what? I'm just gonna buy new paint over here. Except I'm not 100% sure what paint I bought. Yeah, instant painting. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Get that. Oh, great! It's still right up front. I was kind of concerned when I logged out the last time. Give me a few of these, just so I know what color I bought. I can always sell them again later if I need to. So get a few of these. Come on, a few of these. There we go. Come on. I know I want to buy the paint. Thank you. Make me buy the paint. I was saying that earlier for other reasons. The inside will be serene. The circus outside is to keep people away. Yeah, that sounds about like something I do. You're not wrong about that. All right, where did I blunder there? There it is. Okay, unblunder the blunder. There we go. Not the blender. That's a completely different thing that I own. But the blunder. Let's unblunder the blunder. So get that and that. Okay. And that matches up on this side. Good, excellent. Everything is once again under control to a limited degree. Now, the windows, which are always kind of the pain in the neck part. Come on, no, I can get that. I assure you I can get that game. I've done it many times before. There we go. Okay, how much, what do I have left to do over here? Oh, am I done with the bottom half? That would be quicker than I thought it was going to be. Let me just do a little quick walk around here. Okay. No, I've still got some red to do there. Fair enough, fair enough. We can do that. We can handle that. Little bit of red over here. There we go. Oh, yeah, now the house is looking properly insane. Wow, this is so hard on the eyes when I'm looking at this up close. Yeah, I think we're pretty good over here. Looking pretty sharp, I think. Anyhow, in Wizard of Oz, the Scarecrow is weak to fire, but isn't everyone? Yeah, and I often file that under, the Scarecrow is weak to fire. You set fire to anyone, they're going to be pretty weak around that. Also, vampires, putting a stake through their heart. I'm going to go on record as saying if you put a stake through anyone's heart, they are dead. They are, like, super, super dead. So it ain't just vampires. Stake through the heart will work for anyone at all. Anyone you need killed, go with the stake through the heart philosophy. Let's get this a little bit closer. Okay. Hopefully that will mostly cover everything that I need. I think maybe, sort of, possibly. We start with the red. Okay, now phase 2. And phase 2 will be even longer because now I've got to go up and down the ladders. So let's see. That should be red. And that should be red. All right, and it should just track from there. There we go. Did I do the tops of the windows? I definitely did. I can't... Oh, I can jump, right. Can I jump? Oh, just missed it. Just missed it. Okay, get back up here. Now back to work. All right, so that should be red. And that matches up with down below. Excellent, good. All right, everything's fully under control here. Everyone can just stop panicking. And that, and yep, red hot. Alternate line painting action. You asked for it, you got it. And that, and a little bit of that. Okay, do I maybe just have enough to finish this side? Because that would be super sweet if I did. Can I just kind of get to that? Oh, perfect. Just had enough paint for that. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Do you realize how difficult it is to get a wooden stake through the heart? Yeah, I mean, you've got to go through the ribs, for one, and then the muscle, as I'm led to understand. I'm no cardiologist, but the muscle, I'm led to understand, is a rather tough piece of meat. It's not like you can just poke through it. It's not like it's a balloon that you can just pop. You actually have to do some work. I mean, it is pretty much the one thing keeping us alive apart from our brain. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty defensively situated, I think. Again, I'm no surgeon or... anatomist or indeed have any sort of base medical training. I can barely get a band-aid on, but I'm led to believe the heart is a pretty tough piece of meat. So yeah, I imagine it would be pretty tough to get a piece of wood to go through it. My American house was like this too, me going up and down the ladders. So was my Tim Burton house. Yeah, I've done, you know what? I did 20 years with ladders. I'm all set with ladders. Thank you very much. I'm all set with that. Oh, I'm actually out of paint over there. Neat. How we looking? Oh my god, that's making me so nauseous looking at that. Very, very nauseous. Vampires have a lot of weaknesses if all the movies are canon to their lore. Yeah, well, there's the thing. There's so many different vampire legends from around the world. So you put them all together and you can kill a vampire with virtually anything. But individually, they're very tough. You know, country by country, they're very tough. You and you and you. Okay. And then that one. Right. And this is all going to line up perfectly. Well, I gotta tell you, that 75% faster painting is working out. That's paying for itself right now. Okay, all of this side is done, correct? Now, how am I... Can I put staging on top of other staging? Because I have no idea how I'm getting up to the top of that. Can I actually do that? Oh, no, no, pick it up, pick it up. I want you to pick it up. Come on, bring the thing. Can I make this go up here? Can I go up here? No, I can't. How do I think I'm going to get up there? Because I don't actually know the answer to that question. Just for argument's sake, can I hit this with the paint? No. Okay. Huh. How am I going to get up there? I suppose I could just jump. No, I can't even jump from here. Oh, because I'm sort of halfway off the staging. No. Nope, can't quite get that either. Alright, I'm going to have a think about that one. Figure out how that's going to work. But in the meantime, need my staging back. I should just bought more. There's a smaller ladder. Oh, okay. Good. I did not know that. It will surprise no one at all to hear that. I did not know that we had an option for ladders. And then this one can go in a different place. So grab that and then bring it over here. I might, oh, what am I going to do with the garage? I might just, that glitch is just making me so crazy that even exists, that I don't even want to deal with the garage. So go to that, and let's red this up. Here we go. Okay, all red, all the time. So start there, and then just start alternating from there. All going to be delightful. Perfect. I shall check out that ladder scenario when I'm done with this side, which should go, it's a shorter side. This should go fairly quickly, as long as I make no mistakes and do everything perfectly like I always do. Right, you can read into that what you will. There we go. Get that and that, and then, oh, I can just get that one. Almost get the other one. Almost. All right, down for paint. I like that I can just jump off. Ooh, let's see, what is that? Well, that's probably about 12-ish feet, give or take. Yeah, usually a staging section is 6 feet, so that's probably about 12 feet. That, and then all of... Ah, no, grr. I did it wrong. I've done it wrong. Oh, not good. Now I got to start all over again. That's not true. I just got to correct my mistake there. But now I've got yellow. There we go. Okay, well, now that I'm here, that's going to be yellow, that will be yellow, and that will be yellow. Okay, this is all just fine. Everything's 100% fine. And then, come on, go where I'm telling you to go. Up to there, and then that one. And that should be lining up properly, right? Yeah, because that one would then be yellow. Okay, good. Everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. Well, while I'm here, I'll get this one. Boy, I get a lot of mileage out of that paint. No, I don't want to go up the staging. I want to go down the staging. Finish the red, and then come back for the yellow. This is my big plan here. I know we're very excited about that. So get that over there, and that over there. Okay. And then a little bit more of this. This is so nauseating to look at up close and moving. I'm going to have to get off the staging. Yeah, I'm going to have to go in the house and then out onto that balcony to do that bit. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of red there, didn't I? Are you making McDonald's? Strangely not, actually. I know it looks like it. It totally looks like it. Thanks. Now that's all I can see. That's all I can see. Excellent. Thanks, Bird Brains. Appreciate that one. That, and you're already done. Okay, jump off of there. Back to the yellow. No, we are in fact doing red hot alternate line painting action like you've never seen before, except if you've been here for like the last 20 minutes or so. Sometimes people stack objects and climb. It's how one boundary breaks anyhow. The very top is considered all one thing, so it takes less effort. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out how to get up there yet. Oh, I actually made it to the other side. Yay, go me. So get that and that. I'll move the staging around in a second and investigate this whole ladder scenario in a bit, but I just want to finish off this one side here. Oh, this is so painful to look at. I get nauseated on the above cloud level of Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft long enough to know that that existed. But yeah, it does sound terrible. Okay, is all of that done? It is. It is. Okay, good. Oh, that's interesting. The top half of that part of the house is going to line up with the bottom. That's not really that interesting. Okay, I lied about that. That was not really that interesting at all. Go ahead and grab this, and then we're going to move this guy around here. Now, what is this ladder thing people keep talking about? Go away, Morning Yellow. I don't want to talk to you no more. Go to this, and ladder. Yeah, ladder, please. Come on, get out of there. That's a vertical ladder. That's an aluminum ladder. And that's Jim. Okay, can I take this and put this... This is so not safe. This is like the least safe thing I could humanly think of. Would be doing what I'm doing right now. I would never, ever do this. And I can't put this ladder up here either. Someone parked their RV outside our house and my dogs are going nuts. Oh, well then they're probably evil. Probably their dogs are good about that, so they're probably evil. You should probably, I don't know, report them to somebody. No, I can't put this up there. Well, I'm going to put it there for now, just in case I need it later. Maybe if I just move this a little bit closer, could I theoretically get the paint up there? Come on, I can see it. It's right there, game. It's right there. Come on, get up there and paint. No, I've got scaffolding, game. Don't tell me to get scaffolding. I'm on scaffolding as you're telling me to get scaffolding. All right, how the heck am I going to get up there? There's got to be a way to do that. This has actually just become a challenge level now. It's like a weird puzzle game. I don't like puzzle games. Puzzle games bore me. Just tell me the answer so I can go kill something. What if I put this? Okay, what if I put this here? And then I took this. This is insane. This is so not OSHA approved. And then I took this up here. And then I spun it around. No, I just don't think you're going to let me do that. Nope, you're not. You're totally not. Yeah, no, it was a good thought, Willow. Okay, maybe I'm just in the wrong position. Maybe I can get it from here. I can touch it. It's right there. It's not going to let me do it. Well, somebody must know how to do this. This is silly. I don't think they can put that up there and not enable you to paint it. That just seems ridiculous. There's got to be a way to get up there. I just don't know what it is yet. But in the meantime, I need to do this side of the house. Did you unlock the longest brush? Oh, I didn't know there was a longest brush. So, short answer, no. I did not unlock the longest brush because I didn't know it existed. And now I don't have a perk to give up. Perks. Paint more. Paint 3 walls at a time. I don't see big brush. Where do you think big brush is? I would assume it was in painting. Handyman, cleaning. Yeah, I mean, I've got the better mop, but not so much with the better cleaning. Or the better painting, rather. I don't know where that lives. Can you put scaffolding on top of each other? Tried it, Diamond. I tried it. Yeah, no, I got bird brains. I tried it. Carrie, welcome. We're trying to figure out how to get to the top of this place. Or not that place. I know how to get to the top of that. But this triangle piece up here. Being most fussy. No, I've tried putting the scaffolding on top of the scaffolding. It doesn't seem to want to play ball. So even if I... Oh, where's... Oh, this has gotten very confusing. Okay, that... Now, come on. Go up. Go up. Go up. Oi. All right. I know I'm trying to haul a huge piece of staging up another piece of staging, and this wouldn't work in real life. But please let me go up there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Up the ladder. Thank you. Up the ladder. No. Nope. There's just no real way to get this to go up here. All right, well, go back where you were then. Go back where you were. Use the force. I would love to. That would be a delight. And there's no other... Is there bigger scaffolding, maybe? Have I just got the wrong size scaffolding? What is this even called? Is it scaffolding? Scaffolding. Oh, scaffolding big. Hang on. Hang on. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yep, there's just bigger scaffolding. Okay. I just made it go away. Go back to that, please. Yes, I want that. Buy that now. There we go. Solve the problem. There's just bigger scaffolding. Ha! Is this an update? No. No, the next thing that's coming out should be the luxury DLC. So no, there's no update I'm aware of anyway in House Flipper. It should be just regular old House Flipper. There we go. Move all. You know what? While I've got this in my hands, I need to move it somewhere else anyway. Just very, very slowly. I want to see Jedi Simulator now. Wouldn't that just be like a regular old Star Wars game? What if you buy scaffolding? Never. Oh, yeah, okay. We got it, Willow. There was just bigger scaffolding that I didn't see before. Okay, so this is going to need to go here. And, oh, I don't know, sort of about there-ish. And then you can come in here and go kind of there-ish. All right, what did I do with my paint? Oh, actually, while you're here... Oh, no, I've already got you set up to be here. Okay, fair enough. I'll get back to all of that in a second. I've seen so many simulators. I'm even seeing them for some very surprising things. Yeah, you can basically tack the word simulator onto virtually any game, and it's a game. Think of any word and attach the word simulator. It's probably on Steam. It's probably on Steam. I bet you it is. So where did I put my paint this time? There it is. There it is. So let's get this, and we'll get started on this side. Red hot alternate line painting action. Here we go. Yes, sir. The painting party never stops in my world. Never stops. Oh, this is so nauseating. This is just the most awful ever in the history of awful things, which is a very long history. It may surprise no one at all to know. Get that and then more of that. Okay, that worked. I'll go get some more paint. Be as a Jedi, but you don't fight anyone. You just hang out at home, go shopping, go to the office, but you have powers. Yeah, it'd be sort of like the guys who just get to hang out at the temple, like the Jedi librarian. I mean, what do you figure the Jedi librarian's like powers were? I mean, I guess they have traditional Force powers, but you know, was she really good? Did she like telekinetically organize the card catalog? Or, I don't know. I'm sure she was a very fine person. But, you know, Jedi librarian is not... Well, I say it's not what I'd want to put on my resume, but I totally would, because that would be really, really cool and badass. But, you know, you're not on the front lines, as it were. The ability to paint in stripes has always been in the game, but scaffolding relatively new. Yeah, the scaffolding is new. So I guess, yeah, whomever asked if it was an update, Glenn asked if it was an update. I guess the scaffolding is new items. But yeah, the ability to paint in stripes is nothing new. You just, you know, paint whatever section you want to paint. But the scaffolding is relatively new. I guess I don't remember specifically when that came out. I don't remember when they started putting in two-story houses or if those have been in since day one. But you obviously have to have the scaffolding if you're going to paint a two-story house. So can I make it one to the other? Yep. Doing really, really dangerous things like jumping from one side of scaffolding to the other. Never really jump around on scaffolding. That's just a terrible idea. Been there, done that. Learned that lesson the hard way. Get in there. And then could I possibly... Oh, just ran out of paint. Just ran out. Almost made it. Oh boy. This place is already a horror show. Alright, get all of that. While I'm here, what have I not done? I've got all of that side completed except for the stuff... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, no, there's a door up there. I thought there was no door up there for some reason. Nope, there's a door. She could see through the excuses for late book returns. Yeah. Yeah, and she'd be really good about collecting fines. And if you didn't return the book, she'd slice your arm off. Does George Lucas have some sort of weird fetish about arms and hands? Like legit, what is his deal with that? Because it's almost... When you're several movies into it, it starts to sound a little creepy and look a little creepy. That all that's happening is people's hands are being cut off. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But go ahead and get up here. And, okay. Oh, lined it up perfectly right there. There we go. Oh, good. A window. My favorite. And yours, I'm sure. That and that and that and that. No way I'm going to have enough paint to do all of this, is there? You're going to make me go back down. I can already see it coming. Oh, maybe, possibly. Just might be. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, jump off the scaffolding like a lunatic. Jedi House Flipper. The ability to paint in stripes is an ability some may say is unnatural. Can you learn how to paint in stripes? Not from a Jedi. Okay. Well, now that I know I've got the tall scaffolding, I know I can get up there. So I'm just going to finish this bit and then figure out where else I need to go from there. I think we're almost... I don't think I have much more than 2 sides of this to do. And then I got to go carve up the inside with walls, figure out how that's going to go. I still don't have a firm plan for this. I'd like to see a dedicated kitchen this time. I always do these sort of kitchen living room combos. I actually like to see a enclosed dedicated kitchen. This is my goal here. You won a paint chicken. Wait, what now? A paint chicken? Do I have did I get a prize? I like prizes. What did I get a prize for? Can the prize be that ridiculous glitch will get out of my garage? Because that'd be a great prize. Alright, I probably will paint the garage, but I'm not doing stripes. I'm just right now here on record not doing stripes on the garage. I don't like the garage that much anymore. The garage annoys me because it will not get rid of its little grass glitch. What have I got in my hand? Yellow? Yellow. Okay. That and that. And that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Lots. And I should have just done this on my off time or something. But here we are. I didn't. Is it that one? It's that one. Okay. And then that one. And then that one. And that one. Okay. Everything's done there. Let's see if I can get these without having to go up on that balcony. And it turns out I can. Good. Good. I used to work with someone whose house was red, white, and blue striped. That's a little too much America for me. That would be overflowing my America quotient, I believe. Now go back to... Actually, just do the red. I'm going to just finish that one section over there. And go... I always forget I can sprint in this game. Oh, no. I've accidentally gone up. No. I didn't want to go up the scaffolding. Back it off. Jedis would be awesome negotiating prices for house. This house is too cheap. I want to add a few extra zeros to the price. Yes, absolutely. I mean, I think really the Jedi's fault was in this whole fighting evil thing. Really, what they should have done is just, I don't know, gone into financial planning or something like that, or just basically made themselves incredibly wealthy. I suppose that would be teensy tiny bit against the Jedi code, but, you know, people gotta live. There's no reason you can't fleece a few people. Go ahead and get that. I know the wall is too high. It's all going to be fine, game. It's all going to be fine. Just relax, House Flipper. Okay, that's all of that bit done. Great. Good. Move the staging. Move this over here. Can you put in a patio or something and be rid of the grass? No, I've actually got a plan for that, surprisingly enough. I want to keep the patchy grass, and then I want to fill it in with gravel, like this. So it's going to be kind of a weird Zen garden-y kind of look to it. So no, I've actually got a real plan for that. It will surprise people to know. I like the patchy grass. I'm just going to make it look better underneath. There is no paint in that can. Let's go somewhere else. Oh god, I've gone up the scaffolding again. It's really sensitive scaffolding. Why does that exist? I want to get rid of that. Can you go away? Can you... Okay, you know what? You're right, game. I do actually want to cut down this tree. This tree is out of here. Because that will hopefully make that little thing on the ground go away. Everybody watch out. I'm not actually very good at tree cutting. We've had this issue before. Okay, back away. Back away. Yeah, that's fine. That's basically fine, because it's just going to sink into the ground anyway. And then I can magically get rid of the stump. Excellent. Everything's back to normal. There we go. A Zen garden to distract from the stripes. Yeah, I like a sense of order and chaos at the same time. This is kind of where I'm going with that. Shepherds are great at fleecing. Aha! I see what you did there. I bought way too much paint for this. That's okay. It's all fine. Everything's fine. So go see if I can get all of the rest of this on this side. Come on, get. Now I actually want to get on the scaffolding game. So go there, and then we'll do all of this. And that, and that, and that. Oh, yes. This is what we're all here for. Definitely a red-hot alternate line painting action. Perfect. Oh, no, don't fall off. I'm almost done. That and that. And I'll get the rest of that when I get on the balcony there. Okay, jump off, go get some yellow. Would you ever build PC Build Simulator? No, probably not. Somebody just asked me about that, Amber. That's weird that two people have asked me about that back to back. Cuts tree to get rid of patch of grass. Yeah, welcome to my world, Mel. You've been around here for a while. You should be aware of this. You're my counselor. You should totally be aware that I will burn the world to get rid of a minor annoyance. So, no, it's weird, actually, Amber, that you asked that, because somebody else just asked me, hey, do PC Build Simulator? No. No, I watched Pench play it, and it's just, no. It's actually, first of all, requiring me to know what the bits of a PC are, and I don't. I'm more of an off-the-rack guy, because I'm just not interested. I really don't care what's going on in the guts of my PC, and I'm not going to play a game about it. So, that's a very definitive answer to your question, because somebody actually just asked me that, and that made me think of the answer, which is no, I'm not seeing that. I watched Penge do it, and it did not interest me in the slightest. Just didn't get anything at. Dad joke, why did the belt get arrested? Because it held up some pants. I see where you're going with that. Sorry, what did I need over here? Oh, I need to go up to the balcony. That's what I need. What have I got done on this side? That side is done except for the top bit. Okay. This side is done except for the balcony. Okay. And this side is done except for the top bit. Okay, cool. All right, we're actually getting into the tail end of the insane painting. Spike Little Girl, welcome. I think if I just grab some yellow and go hit all the balconies, and then come back for the red. Notice I didn't actually grab the paint can. It would have been a really smart move to grab the paint can, but, here we are. I can't actually see what the finishing color is on the other side. It's red! Okay, it's a good thing I've got yellow. Did you like your stream? I did, Carrie, thank you. Thanks to your constant insistence, I've been in the habit of, when I fire up the stream in my other monitor on my laptop, I just immediately like it. You have trained me well, Carrie. You have trained me well. I love that you're playing Academia. Yes, in the past tense, Amber. Really, there's a slight tense issue with your statement there, in that it should have said, I like that you played Academia. That's really how that should... I was having a really good time playing that, and I'm not going to say mistakes weren't made. They absolutely were. But I was a little fussed about that contract or the grant not telling me that I needed to do research to the tune of $8,000, because I wouldn't have done it otherwise. And it is obviously just something they didn't put in the text, because every other grant has that information. Like, you need to research this. And I didn't see it. And I didn't check, because I'm just sort of naturally geared in academia to assume that what it's saying is correct. So yes, no, mistakes were made. We're not going to lie about that. Mistakes were made. But I'm not putting that 100% on me. I'm putting that like 80% on me. So I think because flat out, had that said, you need to do this research, I would have looked at the research and said, no, I'm not going to do that research. And I would have been 8K up on the day. Now, it was still a finite time in that school, because I was hemorrhaging money. As Sally Cat pointed out in the comments, there's no way I should have hired her. I should not have put a vice principal in. I had no reason to have a vice principal. All it did was cost me a wage and benefit me nothing at all. I liked Counselor Mel, because Counselor Mel solved my delinquency problem immediately. Like, one delinquent, gone. Just no more problem with delinquents. But I should have taken that 8K that I spent on research and tried to get more, basic hygiene under control. Basic hygiene there. There are small top bits in the corners. Don't forget them. Top bits in the corners. Hang on. Top bits in the corners. You talking about under the gutters here? I was not planning to do under the gutters. Or are you talking about under the window door frame here? I'm not 100% sure which area you're talking about. I'm sure it will come up when I'm done with this. I'll look at this and go, oh no, that can't stand. One balcony should be painted yellow. The other balcony should be painted red. Wait, can I paint the floors? I can't paint the floors. I mean, I could put flooring over the floors for a start. What am I going to do with this place? It's so big. Okay, what do I need to do now? I need to do another balcony. And then I've got to do the top bits with the big scaffolding. So, sorry, Willow, specifically, like, on the balcony? Is that what you're talking about? Like, where I am right now? Not up in here. Top corner bits. I don't quite follow that. My hygiene problem was made worse when I removed the floors. Oh, I knew that. I knew that. I knew when the research thing popped up. I'm like, oh my god, I've got to spend 8K on this. I knew we were doomed right there. That I knew it was going down in flames. I absolutely knew that. I could see that coming a mile off. I was just trying to figure out some vague kind of way to keep it going. When you go outside, there are pitched roofs over the balconies. Okay, let me go outside. Hang on. Pitched roofs over the balconies. Oh, up in there. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay. Can I get on the roof? I bet I can. Where's that big scaffolding? Give me ginormous scaffolding number 4, please. I'm going to need this front and center. I see what you're talking about now. I see what you're talking about. All right, let's see what we can do about that. And you flip around and sort of go, where do I want you to live? Well, definitely at least there so I can get the painting done. And then I want to see if I can just get up on the roof. I want to see how far this rabbit hole goes. Oh, look at all that painting I've got to do here. It's just silly. All right, get that. Oh, it's just one piece, though. Okay, it's just one piece. It's not mega piece. Can I? Oh, no. I was trying to jump onto the balcony. Game, I've missed. Thank God there's no fall damage. However, oh, no, I've got another balcony to do. Hang on. I have another balcony to do. So that top corner bit that Willow just pointed out is just a one-piecer. That is fine. That I can cope with. And then, was this the bit I wanted? Yeah, this is the bit I wanted. Okay, that. And I actually don't really want to do... I think I'm going to do... Because these under bits here are 2 blocks wide rather than 1. So it's not going to match up with the, sort of alternating stripe pattern I've got. I think I'll just paint those white. Just to deal with it. Would you ever play another Brick in the Mall? Done it. Live streamed it, actually. It was actually, Amber, interestingly enough, that was my very first live stream, was another Brick in the Mall. So the short answer is absolutely. The long answer is I really actually don't recommend watching those streams because nobody was watching. I mean, literally, there were 0 views. There were absolutely 0 views. So I would probably say probably not your target live stream to watch. But if you want to dig them out, they are in there. They're somewhere in my playlist somewhere. I'm sure if you just searched under another Brick in the Mall, there are at least a couple of live streams that I did. There might have been more. Will you be adding a pool for pool divers to leap off the roof? Oh, yes, I encourage danger. Yes, I encourage people to be complete idiots all the time. It saves me the trouble of doing it, if I'm honest about things. And I am. So, yes, Amber, already done it. I did it, and then, well, I played the game, and then I immediately begged Penge to play it. I'm like, please, God, play this game. I need to see the Geek Cupboard do another Brick in the Mall. And I was right. It was fantastic. It was a very successful series for him, as I recall. Didn't know you only about 2 months ago. Well, you are, first of all, very, very welcome, Amber. Yeah, just ask whatever. Yeah, just shoot out questions. I have a very good memory of what I have and have not done. Dave says, don't watch something, I'm going to watch it. You could, Mel. Honestly, you could. It was actually great training for live streaming in general because without exaggeration, I talked to myself for 2 hours. Literally nobody watched. I was not expecting anyone to watch, frankly. I was brand new at this. I was just live streaming to see, how to do it technically more than anything. But yeah, I know I did it at least twice, and there might have been more. I think there's 1 or 2 where there were actual viewers, which is fun. But yeah, no, they're in there. I don't know if there are any. The streams themselves are not terrible. It's just there's not a lot of audience participation. So welcome, Amber. I'm so glad you found us. Yeah, and just shoot anything out. I have actually a really good memory about what I have and haven't played. Transport Fever, logisticy kind of game. Now, Mel is right above you there in chat. Mel will tell you exactly how I feel about logistics games, which is weird because I'm actually really good. Why did I come in this menu? Oh, I was going to buy white paint. I am really good at logistics in the real world. Pretty much almost, I actually would say almost every single job I've had in my life has been in some way connected with logistics, whether it was moving me or moving something else in a very efficient manner. However, when it comes to logistic games, I kind of don't really have a lot of patience for them. They just sort of frustrate me after a while. Oh, I accidentally. Oh, no, I did paint that. Okay, no, I painted the right thing. Yay! Yay, everyone, round of applause. I painted the right thing. So I'm not saying I'd rule it out. Here's the thing, Amber. Here's the thing. I am usually looking, now that I've been doing this for a while. I can tell you I've been doing this for a while because today, I had to buy a second backup hard drive. So when I started backing up my videos, I got a 4 terabyte hard drive. Might have been 5, I don't remember. But I got that, almost 3 years ago when I started this nonsense. And I finally filled it today. So I actually had to go out and buy another 4 or 5 terabyte hard drive. What was the point of me saying that? Oh, I remember. Yeah, so anyway, I've learned in that time what games are and are not going to suit my style. I'm not always 100% correct about that. Sometimes people recommend games to me, and I'm like, no, that game's not going to work out for me at all. And it turns out to be awesome. I give it a shot, and it turns out to be a great game for the channel. Or the exact opposite. I look at a game and go, this is going to totally suit my style. This is going to be a perfect game for my channel, and nobody cares. Just nobody wants to watch it. So I'm more wrong than not, probably. But I do kind of get a feel for, is this game going to really work for my style? Or am I just going to sort of like fail at the game and it's not even really funny? So, and long story short, I've looked at Transport Fever. I don't think it's necessarily right for me. I don't think it really fits my style very well. Now that you have followers, what old games would you replay? Wow, what a really good question. Nobody's ever asked that. That's a fantastic question. I've been trying hard to get him to play anything logistic. Yeah, it just bores me after a while, Mel. I get frustrated with it. I'm just like, I don't know, just go where I want you to go. Gunsmith taught me that. Now, Gunsmith's a great game. But the amount of finite logistic detail I had to put into that, it honestly just bored me. Like, I don't care after a while. If this particular thing doesn't go precisely here, I can't with that. One that I did find fun was, I can't even remember the name of it now, is the one where I did the sort of the berry pie challenge. I was trying to make, 1,000 berry pies or something. That one was pretty fun, and I've played that a little in my off time. Darned if I can remember the name of it, to be honest with you. But that was pretty good. I liked that one, and it had a little bit more than just pure logistics in it. What game would I play? Would I replay with a larger audience? Wow. I've almost, I've almost, and this will shock people, I've almost had a hankering to give Elix another try. And I know, I can feel people falling off their chairs right now. I can feel the chairs crashing to the ground as I speak. But I know that video got way more attention than it actually should have. I really wish that thing had just died on the vine. But it's not a bad game. It just has some serious flaws that I couldn't overlook. So I've kind of had I don't like that white. I don't like that white at all. I'm gonna do that all in red. That will make more sense. I'm gonna do that all in red there. Trying to play games I grew up with on Nintendo. Would I? Hang on. There's all sorts of things going on in chatter. Would I ever play any console games on Livestream? I don't have the tech for it. I don't have any of the necessary things that I need to do that. So, short answer, no. It's not that I don't want to play console games. It's just that I don't have the tech to live stream that. And I know it's not a major challenge to put that tech together, but it's also, money I I don't really want to spend when I do 99% of my gaming on PC. And that's I mean, I have a console, I have the Xbox, but it's just not where I'm going to put money when that money could be better put into getting a PC game that would end up on the channel. So it's not because I have some sort of compunction against it. It's just that I don't have the technology to do it. Also, really couldn't get into Gunsmith. Yeah, I really love the idea of it. I really, really did. But it's just got so fidgety. Even people who were into Gunsmith and were trying to like tell me how to do it were like, wow, this is really fidgety, but I'm going to try and get you through this. It was too logisticy. It was like nightmare logistics on that, which is odd because the beginning of it starts out real casual. Like you can actually get through the beginning, like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna make some weapons. I'm gonna make some armor. I'm gonna sell it to people. It's gonna be like sort of like a black market thing kind of going on. It had almost a weird storyline before it. It started out really good, and then it just dumped the logistics in hard without giving you time to sort of catch your breath with that. But I love still discovering whatever, but only the live streams. I was thinking white for the doorways. Yeah, we'll do white for the doorways. I'm just gonna do the top triangle-y bits in red, because I just don't like that white. It doesn't make sense up there. So we're not doing that. Wait, there was another. Oh, I'm trying to go back to what would I play with a larger audience. If you pulled out Slime Rancher and did a few episodes of that, I would watch the one you put out a month or two ago. Yeah, I did that. I put that out. I filmed the whole episode. Like I've got a big studio or something here. I recorded an entire episode of that, and when I watched it. And when I was playing it, I'm like, this is a fun game, but I don't think it's right for the channel. And sometimes those things just happen. I think it's a fun game. I think it's a fun game to play by myself. I was just really struggling to do anything with it. And we've talked a lot about that sort of vague, nebulous term that I use. Can I do anything with this? Can I? And really, the answer, what I'm really saying is, can I try and make this entertaining? That's all I really ever want to do. I love playing games, and I love trying to entertain people. Can I make this game entertaining? And the answer I kept coming back with was kind of, a little bit. And then, how long is this game going to go on? This could go on for quite some time. Yeah, I prefer the red up there. I'm happier with the red. It's kind of unfortunate there's that little tiny chip out of the corner where the siding goes, but that's okay. That's okay. Triangle-y bits. Yeah, it's contractor's term. Sass, it's contractor's term. I spent some time in the contracting world, and by some time I mean 20 years. So you're going to hear that a lot when you're calling up contractors. You're like, I need some repairs on my triangle-y bits. They're going to know exactly what you mean, and they will be all over that like a cheap suit. I think the outside of the house is done. So what games would I go back to? Well, a lot of you... Okay, so this is actually a really good cross-section of my audience here, such as it is. We got some longtime members and we got some new members. Let me throw that question immediately back and say, what would you think? What would you think that, like, games that are, like, from ages and ages ago, are like, wow, if he took another crack at this, that might be cool. I brought some stuff back occasionally. We did Founder's Fortune a couple of times. We did Tavern Tycoon quite a bit. Kept doing Tavern Tycoon over and over, and justifiably so. A lot of people wanted to watch Tavern Tycoon. So that's why we did that. Black and White was available. Could be a fun game for the channel. Yeah, I don't mind God games. I like God games, and I remember Black and White very well. I don't know that I ever played it much. I think a friend had it, and I might have sort of, back in the days before YouTube, when you wanted to watch gameplay, you actually had to go over to a friend's house and watch a friend play the game. So it's more along that lines. Yeah, the red is what it is, Willow. The red is what it is. My Summer Car. Ooh. I watched Penge play that one. I'm like, I don't know. There's these sort of string and PC builder simulators kind of like that too, of sort of putting a thing together. Like, well, that's kind of just a glorified jigsaw puzzle. Sandbox of Parkitect. Ooh. Oh, it'd be rough to get me to go back to Parkitect. I did, and it's not because I dislike the game. I don't. I think it is a very fun game. I just did so much Parkitect. I'm just burned on Parkitect. I haven't even looked at Parkitect since I closed that out on the channel. That would be a very difficult one to go back to, because I was just like, oh god, no. I can't even. I did pick up Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 when it was free on Epic. I'm loving this free on Epic thing, by the way. I am loving this free. Sally Cat, have I ever played Prison Architect? Stay tuned. Yes, stay tuned. That's all. I will leave you enigmatically with that. Honestly, as long as the gameplay is entertaining, I would watch. I don't subscribe. This isn't new, so I don't want to see it. School of Thought. I don't either, Mel. I don't either. Art, occasional retro gaming would be nice. Well, it depends on your concept of retro. I mean, I played Pong, man. I was there. I was there in the weeds for Pong and Space Invaders, Pac-Man, OG Atari, Zeus, Master of Olympus. I didn't even know that existed. I did not even know that existed, and that was a thing. So, no, I've never played that. Yeah, Sally Cat, just hang tight. Just hang tight. I was not planning on Academia to wrap up that quickly. I'm kind of sad about that. I was really enjoying playing Academia. But Academia may come back, just not right away. I don't want to just be playing Academia all the time. I have always tried to, at least at bare minimum, try and keep it fresh and have something interesting going on all the time. If I paint this, okay, it does just paint that. The block looked like okay, the block's just going sort of inside the wall. I see what we're doing there. Pench's Pong play. Oh god, that was brilliant. That was just brilliant. I was texting him right after that. I'm like, this is one of the best things you've ever done. I am so disappointed that didn't get like millions of views, because it should have. It absolutely should have. That was well done. And I think he said to me, he was really just messing around with editing. It was more like an experiment in editing and sound and that kind of thing more than anything. But I loved every second of that. That should have got like 1 million views. That should have broken the internet, as they say. I'm an eye candy snob, which makes watching your early Fallout videos difficult to watch. Yeah, I always remember, where I came from those many years ago, is that I knew how to play Fallout, and I loved playing Fallout, so I didn't know what the heck I was doing with this, and I still don't know what the heck I'm doing with this. To this day, I'm just putting out videos of games that I feel like playing and hoping for the best, and trying to balance what people want to watch with what I want to play. When I say that, like, oh, it's just down to what you want to watch and what I want to play, and we try to find a happy medium, I'm not kidding. I'm not. That's very real. Because if it were, if I were my only viewer, which I have been, if I were my only viewer, which is like the first 3 to 4 months of my YouTube time, I'd probably just sit here and play Fallout or House Flipper or, just something like this. I'd be playing RimWorld constantly. That's actually, speaking of games that have come back, we've done RimWorld a couple of times. And both of them burned in flames. Well, the first one technically burned in flames. The first one we did actually burn down the colony. The second one was more a Muffalo issue. All right, what other... I see a doorway over there. Hey, Dave, here's an idea. Why don't you bring the paint downstairs? I think you're done with the doorways up here. Let me just confirm that. Yes, we are. So why don't we just go ahead and bring that old paint can right downstairs instead of having to walk upstairs every time you need some paint. There you go. Isn't that better? That's so much better. What would I bring back? I just, a sadistic, masochistic part of me wants to kind of mess around with Elix again. Ultimately, it is a good game. It's just got some fundamental flaws that are native to the designers. It's just how they design their games, and they're not apologetic about it. And neither are their fans. They're like, this is the game. Play it or don't. We don't care. We love it. God, the last thing you want to do is annoy Elix fans. Oh, go. Those guys will not let you rest. I'm still getting comments. I'm usually good for a comment on that Elix video, at least a couple every week. I've ignored them now. I've made a hard line. I'm just not responding to those anymore. It was Sims 3. Well, we did Sims 3 for like half a year as a live stream. Half a year. So I think it would be very difficult. It's actually easier to do as a live stream because, it's a little more spontaneous. To do it as something on the channel, I'd want to kind of build some kind of story around it, and I don't really have a good idea for that. I do, but I don't have the time to put in the editing to it. I actually have a wonderful idea of what I'd like to do with Sims 3. It's been done before. Everything's been done before. There's absolutely nothing original on YouTube. But I just don't have that kind of time. It's not realistic for me. This would be days and days editing a single video, and my editing process is quite quick. Just, get in and get out kind of thing. Am I happy with the red? I'm not loving the red, but I'm also not going to change it mostly because I don't feel like bringing the scaffolding around anymore. Do I have Sims 4? I do. I actually have it on disc. Like I actually went to a physical store and purchased it, kind of thing. So I have it on disc. I mean, I could theoretically put it in this PC. There's nothing stopping me. I don't have to have it on Steam. So I do. I just I don't have it loaded in, as the kids say these days. All right, let's. How do I want to begin this? How do I want to begin this? Because we're gonna need some walls. So I've come in here. I come up the stairs, and this should be some kind of corridor. I think some kind of corridor. I'm curious how long it takes you on average to do post-production after recording a video of, say, 30 minutes of viewing time. I don't think many realize how long you spend. No, you're right, Glenn. Most people don't. And I know you have an idea of exactly how long these things take. And the thing, like, I was actually thinking of doing this as either a Patreon video or some kind of special or something of, like, the things you don't see. Because I was thinking of this when I was doing, many things. Parkitect is a great example, and Starbound is another good example of the ratio of gameplay to actual footage. And that is often, I will not apologize for that, that is often where a series dies, is if the ratio of gameplay to actual footage that makes it onto the channel is getting too extreme. So, coming to Glenn's question of post-production, think about the pre-production too. So I sit down and I want to play some Parkitect, and we're going to get a new Parkitect video out on the channel. And Parkitect, in the later stages of that campaign, I'd be playing that for, I say playing with air quotes because, as we've discussed, I figured out you can actually just walk away from Parkitect. So Parkitect may be running for 2, 3, 4 hours, and I get actual, footage, so to speak, of about 20 to 30 minutes. That's a terrible ratio. That's just a terrible ratio. Starbound is very much, I love Starbound. I really think that's a fun game. I had a lot more fun with that than I thought I was going to, but that was about an hour plus of playing the game for about 20 minutes of footage. Because what I'm doing behind the scenes, and I don't know if it's an interesting video or not. Hang on, I need to check what the heck I'm doing. I'm just randomly putting up walls. Okay, yeah, there needs to be a door over here. Hang on. I've muffed this a little bit. There needs to be a door right here. This is where a door is going to live. So this is probably a really terrible idea for a video, but I kind of want to do it anyway, which is sort of like with the bits you don't see. And that would definitely be a big bit you don't see is I'm sitting there playing Starbound for an hour. And it's mostly just gathering materials or doing some, really tedious crafting. You know who's the best at this? This will surprise no one at all. Pench. He can keep it going through some of the most tedious parts of the game, where he's honestly just looking through menus. Like, I cut all of that out. What the heck was I recording yesterday? Medieval Dynasty. So I haven't played a lot of Medieval Dynasty in the sense that what you have seen on the channel is exactly as much as I played. So I have, there's 4 or 5 videos coming out. That's exactly as much Medieval Dynasty as I played. So I'm kind of just sort of bumbling through the game. And a lot of the edits in Medieval Dynasty, the bits you don't see, are me going through menus. And, I'll say something like, oh, wait a minute, where does that particular tab live? It's another couple of minutes of me going through the menu and going, where the heck is the crafting key for this? And then I want to craft this thing, but I don't remember where that tab is in this menu. And I can't keep that going. I don't have anything interesting to say. Pench can do it. He's a master at that. It's one of the reasons he's huge. He can keep you going through the most absolutely boring parts of the game without pause. And we're all sitting there rapt with attention. I am. But I can't. So that's what gets cut out. This is all basically answering Glenn's question about post-production, because the real thing you have to address first is pre-production, the actual production part. I need to put a door in here. Doors and windows, that's probably where that lives. Now see, okay, here's a good example. So if I was doing this for the channel, and okay, I need to put a door in, and then I totally spaced out, as I often do, that there's a doors and windows tab, I might spend a minute going, wait, is it in kitchen? No, lamps? No, wait a minute. I would edit all that out. So I look at the ratio of how much of the game am I playing versus how much is actually making it on the channel. And Starbound was really weighing heavily into I'm playing it more than it's actually making it on the channel. You misunderstood your run on Fallout 1, or was it too difficult to watch during low poly count? Oh, it's Fallout 2. Yeah, I love Fallout 2. It's one of my favorite games. And, you know, a lot of the stuff from the early days, I would put it out, and, you know, it still happens today, but, you know, you get a good chunk of people watching the first one. It was just a game I never should have put on the channel, and I knew that. There's a lot of games that should never go on the channel that I might otherwise like to play. I would love to play that, but it's just... It's not that I'm only... Look, you guys have all known me. You guys have known me for ages. It's not about, oh, I've got to get the maximum amount of views of that. But I do want it to get views. It doesn't know... I've said this time and time again. It does nobody any good if nobody's watching this. That doesn't benefit you or me. I don't benefit and you don't benefit. If you don't want to watch it, why the heck am I going to put it up there? I want to put stuff up that you guys want to watch. A lot. That's kind of the point of this little exercise. And every damn one of us is doing the same thing. I'm doing it. Glenn's doing it. Penge is doing it. We're all doing it. We are looking at views. Because we want people to watch it. That's the whole point. If I just wanted to play games I like to play, I wouldn't have bothered putting it up on YouTube. When did they put door frames without doors in the game? Oh, did they? I didn't even see that. Was there door frames without doors? Oh yeah, look at that. Door frames without doors. Double door frame. Huh. That must be relatively new. I'll put up Vosseros's sliding door Robin because he seems very keen on this. Very, very keen. Where the heck is Vosseros anyway? He's usually the first one in the door. So that's something that takes a while when we're doing this YouTube thing, is how much of the game am I actually playing versus how much am I realizing, if you will, in actual footage. Then there's hoping that you've done it right. So, what was it? Oh, I just had a great example of it too. I literally just did that. Medieval Dynasty. I recorded, I think, the third episode of that 3 times because I hated it the first 2 times. So I recorded it and like, this is terrible. I'm not putting this out there because it's not good. It's just not very good work for me. And I'm not saying that I put out, you know, I'm some like. It's very rare that I do that, but it does happen where I put something out. I'm just not in it. I'm just not in that moment. Sometimes recordings go great. Sometimes they just don't. You hate to say not in the mood, but you're just in a mood that is not conducive to try and entertain people while you're playing video games. So I was just I don't remember which episode of Medieval Dynasty it was, but I was just like, I'm just not in it. I'm not where I want to be with this. So I ended up re-recording it twice. I did it once, scrapped it, did it again, and then scrapped it again. And the third one was I enjoyed. Third one, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, now we're getting somewhere with that. I kind of got back in the vibe of it, but not the first 2. So did I get it right the first time? Is what I'm looking at. And then, yeah, like Glenn says, there's the post-production part where I go through it minute by minute. I sit and watch it like you guys sit and watch it, and I cut out the bits that I don't like, and I figure out if there's going to be a jump cut or a fade cut or anything along those lines. I figure out if I'm going to put some kind of like funny little pop-up in it. Is it appropriate for that? Do I think that's entertaining? If I think it's entertaining, it usually makes it on there. So have I skewed one way or the other with that? Absolutely. It's all a big experiment. But is there a point where I can do like, oh, I'm going to do a little arrow or something, or some like, and this happens more often than not, where I see something in editing that I didn't see while I was playing it, and then I basically go ahead and put up an explanation like, hey, I didn't see that. So that kind of thing. So I'm putting in little things like that. There's obviously cleaning up all the video and audio, so I record video and audio separately. The video gets thrown through Handbrake. That's time consuming because that takes a while. And then the audio gets put through Audacity. I give it usually at least 2 scrubs in noise reduction and then normalize it. That's about all I do to it right now. And then all of that gets stitched together and then uploaded. So a running series is easier because I can cut and paste. So I just do a brief description of what that particular episode is about, and then I just cut and paste the rest of the info. I mean, obviously, it's just a description of the game. We all know what the game is that I'm playing here. So that I can cut and paste. Doing a new game is longer because I've got to write everything, and I've got to basically go through Steam and cut and paste the developer's description of their game, put all that in, and et cetera, and do tags for it. It's so much easier to do a running series because I can just cut and paste the tags. Tags are annoying. Even though tags mean nothing to YouTube these days, it's just one more shot. It's one more shot of getting noticed. It's basically what YouTube is doing is handing you 500 free lottery tickets. Yeah, you're going to lose. But you know what? You've got 500 really obscure chances to win. So why not take them? They're free. They're free. Why not take them? Ghost Rider, welcome, welcome. So why not take them? They're there and they're free. Actually, if I put this wall here, would not be the worst size in the world for a bedroom. And then I could do another bedroom right here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut this wall off here. So, yeah, tags and putting all those in. Again, it's just 500 free lottery tickets. You're probably going to lose. But you know what? They're free, and you've got 500 characters to take a shot at attracting someone's attention that you might not otherwise have attracted. And sometimes you hit. Sometimes you just get that exact right tag that everyone is looking for. I think Stellar Tactics did very well with that. I got a couple of really good tags in for Stellar Tactics. YouTube says they're worthless, and I agree. But they're there. You may as well use them. But when you're doing a new game, that takes a while to type out. You're trying to think of what people would search for when they're searching for that game. Right. So basically, that was a very long-winded way of answering Glenn's question. And then after all of that is done, then you can finally upload it. Then you can finally go ahead and upload it and hope that YouTube gets the upload correct. And I hope it all works out, basically. So there have been one or two times where it just stalls out at the end and you have to start all over again. That almost never happens, though. Almost never happens. Yeah, so that, Glenn. So for a 30-minute video, I'm probably putting in at least... well, let's see. I'm going to say a solid 3 to 4 hours, including actually playing the game. Including actually recording what I'm doing, I think would be the best way to answer your question there. That didn't actually do what I thought I was going to do with that, but I'm still going to do it this way. So I'm going to do this. Oh, I got to think about a bathroom at some point. Where am I going to put the bathrooms around here? I could put a little bathroom up here. That would make sense. I could put a little bathroom. I'm just going to kind of weirdly blueprint this out. So I could put a bathroom here, and then this could still be a corridor. That's how I found you for some of the tags. Oxygen not included. Oh, wow. What a pain in the neck it was to do those tags. You know, I don't know whether Glenn would agree or not, but one of my sort of like, oh no, please not, is when I'm looking at games and they have a really complicated title. Like oxygen not included. Do you know how long it takes to type oxygen not included many, many times over in the tags? Do you have any idea? And oxygen is not a common word that people type. It's got some unusual letters in it. So when I was first doing the tags, like, oh God, you know how many times I've typed out the words oxygen not included. Overcrowd is the same way. Overcrowd a commute M up. You know what a pain in the neck that is to type out? Thankfully, I've already done it once. I don't need to do it again. But yeah, it's something far simpler like Fallout. Fallout's a very easy word to type out. But I'm glad you found us, Ghost Rider. I'm glad you found us. So is this big enough for a bathroom? I think it is. It's just going to be a small bathroom, I think. And then maybe this could be one big bed. Okay, I've got a plan. I think I've got a plan. So I think this is just going to be a corridor. And then I can actually make 3 bedrooms up here, one of which would be an ensuite with a bathroom. It's called copy paste. Yeah, I know. I copy paste it when I'm done with it, but I'm just kind of found you on Thief Simulator. Type the word most recent. I wish I could get that more often. So yeah, no, I can copy and paste things. I'm not completely immune to that, but I'm usually kind of sitting there thinking, and so I have a rhythm of. I don't know why we're bothering talking about tags. Tags are the least useful thing in YouTube. But I say that and like 3 or 4 people pop up and just say, oh yeah, I found you through tags. So they're not useless at all. Anyway, I sort of have this rhythm of how I did them where I start typing out the words of the game, and that kind of leads me to the next word. It's just this weird way that my brain works. I start writing it, and that makes me think of what the actual tag is going to be. I'm kind of odd like that, but here we are. We're all watching. At least I am. I do believe tags work. Without tags, how would they search for a plumbing bridge? Exactly. No, tags are great when you're looking for specific things, and that's why I generally copy and paste my tags, but if there's something specific going on in the video, like if I was doing Medieval Dynasty and I was really focusing on farming in that episode, I'd put in a lot of tags about farming because somebody might be looking for farming in Medieval Dynasty and find that. So I would, I'd probably throw in. I do generally copy and paste, but if there's something in the video that I find is I'm doing a lot of, or the video is really focused on that one thing, I will certainly put that in there. I'm gonna put doors in now. I got building right. Sure. Oh, I can build 5 walls at once. Wait, why could I? Hang on. How am I doing 5 walls at once? How do you think I'm doing that? How do you think I'm doing that, game? Scroll to change. Oh, scroll to change mode. Oh, dear Lord, I can do 3 walls at once. Yay. Yeah, that's cool. I did not even know that was an ability that I could do. Oh, this is going to go so much faster now. So much faster. Never mind. All of the LPs I follow have to be things I've played before. The only reason I watch Junkyard similar RimWorlds because I like Dave. Well, thank you. Thank you. I often go the other way. Actually, that's not true. I go about 50-50. I like watching games that I've played before from people who I enjoy watching, and I also like looking at new stuff. Oftentimes, I like looking at new stuff so I know what not to get. Many a True Nerd is great for that, because he'll play anything that's thrown his way. In fact, he mostly does one-offs these days, rather than his more traditional long-term series. So there's been a couple of games that he's done recently. What was that? That New World one? Where I was really excited about that game. I'd watched trailers of it, and I'm like, oh, this could be really cool. And then I watched him play it, and I'm like, oh god, this is terrible. How about we never do this? It's so repetitive. It's such a generic MMORPG. vidIQ helps. Yeah, I used TubeBuddy for a while. I used TubeBuddy until TubeBuddy was less helpful because YouTube made TubeBuddy less helpful. They kind of limited what they could look at, really, on YouTube. I was looking for a Project Hospital episode like the Wee Hours name. Thank you. I appreciate that. Called me since I get up at 3 a.m. and just start playing a game. Yeah, that was always the plan. And then I realized how much I would wake up Mrs. Dave if I started recording video games in the middle of the night, even though I'm up. I still get up and play video games if I have nothing better to do, which is terrible because then you're just, bathing your eyes in that blue glare and you can't get back to sleep. But here we are. I'm still here. 1 4 or 5 terabyte hard drive later. That's not the door I want. Why did I think I wanted that door? What was I thinking? That's a terrible door. I should never think about that door again. I like the black door, though. Yeah, give me black door. You can go right here. I do that right? I don't think that's right. Is that a little bit off? That's a teeny tiny little bit off. Is that better? No, that's even worse. Nope, that's the worst thing I've ever done. I guess that is right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll put a wall up there eventually at some point. But I didn't watch Dave's version was free time. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know quite what that means. But yeah, going back to watching things that I have already watched or watching games I already play, when I'm watching stuff that's on YouTube, as I said recently, I have very little time to watch other people's channels, and neither does anyone else. I want to. I would love to sit down and watch all the people that I love watching, but it's very limited. And when I do, more often than not, I actually rewatch things because I just want that comforting background noise. I don't actually want to pay a lot of attention. So when something, new comes out, like I was just saying with Many a True Nerd, if he's doing some new game that I had an interest in, fantastic. I'm more than happy to watch that. But very often, I might just kind of go back and watch one of his Fallout 4. Like, I might rewatch his survival mode thing again. Can build max amount of walls in a line. Oh my god, where was that 5 minutes ago? Well, it was right here. Anyway, give me another door. I feel the need to have more doors, except not that door. That's a terrible door. Let's never do that again. Go back to doors and windows. What do we got like way down at the bottom here? Possibly not one with a door knocker. Ooh, bathroom doors. Oh, I like these. I haven't seen these. Oh, I want to say. Oh no, yeah, I'm totally getting this door. This door is awesome. I like legit want this door in my life, and we're getting rid of this door to make it happen. Yeah, you need to go away. You're a terrible, boring door. I need the good door. Oh, this door is just majestic. Where can I buy this door? This is fantastic. The best door I've ever seen. I may do the whole house in this door. That's amazing. If Dave wants my attention, I go after animal games, photography games, and creative builder games. I avoid jump scare games. Yeah, I'm not so much into jump scare games or horror games in general. I mean, they're okay, but I can do without. I find them very sort of cut and pasty. They're all vaguely kind of similar. It's very hard to. I mean, it's very hard to come up with any sort of original gaming idea. But can I make you? Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better. Weirdly, I can't get that one last bit, but there we go. No, it's all fine. No, you look at how big a wall. Wait a minute. I want that. No, hang on. I bungled it. It's all got to come down. Everything's got to come down. I bungled this with the window. I can't have that. That's the stupidest thing I've ever done. It's all coming down. Everything's coming down, except the door. The door is the best door ever in the history of doors. So we're moving the door. I was not looking at the windows when I did this. Okay, all of this has got to go. It's smashy time. This has all got to go. Thank you. Yeah, you all need to leave now. Thank you. I tend to watch while I'm playing games. Background noise is great, but most of the times I end up watching more than playing. Yeah, I kind of just, I just like that sort of comforting background noise of something I've already watched. But that's also how I generally watch TV. I'm usually like you. I'm usually playing a game while I'm doing it, so I don't actually want a lot to concentrate on. I'd prefer not to have to concentrate on what I was watching, so it will often be something new, or something old that I've already watched before. And then when I do watch something new, it's usually a game that I'm interested in and I want to see some gameplay of it. I wish I had time to go through all the channels that I am subscribed to, which is actually not that many. It's usually just people I know. And watch them. I want to be able to do that, but there's just a limited amount of hours in the day. And most of the hours in my day are taken to doing exactly what I'm doing right now. It is a cool door, isn't it, Spike Little Girl? It's like literally the best door. I don't know why that door has not been in my life for all time. That's awesome. I can't believe I can do that with walls now. I think it needs to go here. Yeah, here. This is good. All right, right here is where that's going to go. Okay, go away. Go away. Thank you. Didn't actually leave room for a door. That probably is something I should have thought of. Okay, smashy time. It's all smashy time again. Right, everybody start smashing. Smash away. I need to get back into that room. Yeah, it's the first brick. The first brick is always the hardest. Learn that in demolition. That and that. What are doors? 3 wide, I think. Pretty sure they're 3 wide. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now things are happening. All right, you all go despawn. I've got things to do. Wait, is it 3 wide or 4 wide? Don't really remember. I'll find the amazing door and figure it out from there. It is, yeah, that's no. I gotta take out one more. You go sit over there, amazing door. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You know how much I love you. That and all of that. There we go. There we go. So I think everything I just said was an extremely long-winded way of answering Glenn's question, which is, yeah, it takes a while to do one of these videos. And I'm, ostensibly trying to do one a day, and every now and then there's a couple ones in a day. That's especially when I'm getting to starting new stuff and phasing out other stuff. That's when you start seeing more of the 2 in a day kind of thing, because something is hot, I want to put it out more often. Medieval Dynasty, I'm looking in your direction. And if something is being phased out, I may sort of back burner it to, earlier in the morning or something like that. And it's not that I feel bad about it. It's just that I know there's a few viewers left on it, and I try to appeal to everyone, and yet here we are. Things have got to go. I hope people understand that. I hope people understand that when you're doing a variety gaming channel, which is the stupidest thing in the world, no one should ever do this. You should always niche down and be Paulsley. Go be Paulsley. Paulsley is successful for a reason. Then you're going to have to phase things out. Things have to go away. I put out The Last Starbound, and it had some viewers. And they always got comments and stuff like that. It was a fun game to play. But I put out Starbound and I thought that was the end of it. And then people popped up like, "Oh, please do more Starbound." Like, come on, please, people. There's always going to be something new coming out. I hope. I just cannot be that guy who plays Total War all the time. Although I will go and watch that channel. I will absolutely go and watch that channel. It's just not me. I'm just not that into doing the same game over and over. I'm just kind of trying to figure out... See, this bedroom's going to be much larger than this one, unless, Dave, what if you did a wall there? How would that work? How would that work exactly? If I did a door, I'm going to smash this wall down, because Sledgehammer. I get tired of watching the same thing all the time from the same YouTuber. Depends what it is. And I hear you. Generally, I want to watch variety. Generally, this channel is the way it is because of whom I watch. Not used to watch. That's incorrect. Whom I watch. So I tend to watch variety gaming channels. That's what I enjoy watching, because I like to see a lot of different things. But I also will watch the guy who plays Total War all the time, and has 2 Total War videos coming out every single day. I have a couple of those channels I watch, actually. But that's not me. I just can't, no matter how much I love a game. God, I love this door. I love that door so much. I'm going to put up its cousin, this one. So yeah, definitely give me that door. I can't even imagine having any other doors in my life. It is for fire code. It should actually open out. There we go. So if I put you, door, there. Just for argument's sake, if I put you there, how is the rest of this going to go? P.S. Did I remember to put a door over here? Oh, I did. And I actually put its cousin's sister up over here. Okay. So this can be bedroom, and then bedroom with ensuite bathroom in here. It'll be a smaller bathroom, but it'll be fine. It's all going to be 100% fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just recently started playing other games and playing World of Warcraft for 17 years. But now I'm playing RimWorld. Yeah, I played World of Warcraft for many, many years. Really right up until, I went through the Pandaria. Actually, I kind of started tapping out at the Kung Fu Panda one. I was good up until then. I've said, and I will stand on record as saying, the peak of that game, for me, the way I play games, not everyone else, the way I play games, the peak of that game for me was Wrath of the Lich King. That was when the game was at its absolute amazing best. You couldn't pull me away from that screen with that update. After that, it's good. It's good. I still don't think it's bad. It's never bad. It's just, it is what it is. I like that you play the same games all the time. I do miss seeing the games you used to play when I'm joined. I'm waiting for you to go back. Yeah, I hear that. Again, it has to be, I have to want to go back to it. Back had to call the gas company and figure out why we haven't been getting our bill since we moved in. Why did you question that? They were sending it to your Albuquerque address. Yeah, don't have them shut off your gas because they're sending it to the wrong address. Some games like Minecraft or SimCity or 911, I'll lose interest in them run more than a few parts. So I know that there are plenty of viewers who, just want me to play a specific game, and they came on watching that specific game, and they're really into that specific game, and when that game goes away, they're like, "We'll play that game again." I get it. It's just, it's never going to be that channel. It's never, ever going to be that channel. It will always be... I hope people would look at the channel like, I'm never 100% sure what I'm going to get. I'm never 100% sure. It could be almost anything. I'm pretty sure Dave's not going to play a horror game. And I'm pretty sure Dave's not going to play a first-person shooter. I'm not going to see Dave playing Call of Duty or something like that. Or, whatever whatever the latest survival horror first-person thing is. But apart from that, I'm never quite 100% sure what's going to end up on the channel. I hope that would be the way people would think about it. So when people see a game go away and they subscribe specifically for that game, I'm putting nothing of these doors up, by the way. All of these doors, all of them, for all time. This is the only thing I'm having happen now. So I kind of want this to be, I guess, here. Not really sure how this room's coming together, but it exists. People have love for a particular game and they subscribe for a particular game, and when that game goes away, sometimes those subscribers go away, and I get that. I hope people at least look at what's been on the channel and go, wow, I don't think this guy is going to play Founder's Fortune for the rest of his natural life as much as I love Founder's Fortune. Because it looks like he's put a lot of other different games on the channel, and it hasn't been day one Founder's Fortune, so I expect him to play nothing but Founder's Fortune. I hope people at least, kind of do their homework here. People have the same reaction to any variety gaming channel. Penge gets just as much of that as I do. Every time he closes out Academia, people want him to go back to Academia. And I get it. I love watching Penge play Academia. He's great at it, and it's really, really fun. But I know, and he knows, he's not going to play Academia for the rest of his life. It's just not who we are, and it's not who a lot of people are. So when someone says, I'm hoping you're going to bring that game back, I look for the very sensitive and polite way to say, maybe not. Maybe I don't want to go back and play that game. I want to put something different up. I want to put something different up. I want to, either show you something that you don't want to play, like, oh god, this is terrible, or more hopefully turn you on to something where one of the best things I get on the channel is when somebody says, I got this game because of you. I love hearing that. I absolutely love hearing that. And my immediate reaction is, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do, because that's just so cool. If you can do this YouTube thing and turn someone on to a really cool game that they've never seen before, and they watch you play it and their reaction is, wow, that's pretty cool. I think I'd like to play that. And then they come back and comment with, I totally got this game and I love it. Thank you for playing it. I'm playing it all the time now. That's the best compliment. I love that. That kind of thing just makes my day. I only subscribe to a channel if I like their recent lineup of games, check the playlist before I subscribe. So yeah, see, Mel does her homework. I do too. And we were kind of touching on this when I was talking about finding new channels. Like, where do you go to find new channels for Let's Plays or gameplay videos or something like that? And Mel and I are of the same opinion of that. Is you check their history. You check their consistency, their history. I don't need somebody to be uploading every single day. Games on Hard Mode is a perfect example. He may upload once a month, but he's there. He's in there. He's consistent. I know something's going to come down the line. But I look for their history. What I don't want to see is somebody put out a really cool video 2 years ago and then kind of a half-assed video a few months after that, and then nothing since. You see, I'm looking for activity. I'm like, do you care about your channel? That's all I want to know. Do you care about your channel? Are you putting work into it? Are you staying updated? There are games I don't watch, and I've abandoned some channels because they've changed direction. But at least give new games a chance. Yeah, I hope. I think, Willow, you're kind of exactly describing who might want to check out my channel. I think you're exactly describing that. There's going to be something new on there. I'm not saying everything that goes on this channel you're going to dig. I don't watch everything of the other channels that I watch. And I keep using Penge as an example, but frankly, between him and Many a True Nerd, that's the bulk of my YouTube viewing. I'm going to tell you right now, under no circumstances do I watch everything that Many a True Nerd puts out. Because he's in that position where he's getting all the AAA games, obviously, and there is somewhat I feel he almost has somewhat of an obligation to put those out there. So he's played a lot of games where I have zero interest in. Like, I would see something come up like, oh god, no, I have no desire to watch that game. But every now and then he'll put out something really cool, and like, oh great, I really want to check out that game. I'm so happy that he put that out, because I really want to see some gameplay of that, and I know when he does it, it's going to be funny, it's going to be clever, it's going to be intelligent, it's going to be well thought out, and I really feel Like, I feel like if he likes a game, I'm probably going to like a game because I have similar tastes along those lines. When I see a new channel, I do look at how frequently they upload, if they upload what I like, and if they record in quality. Yeah, I just look for consistency. And because what consistency is telling me is, do you care about your channel? Because so many channels come and go. So many channels come and go. That's why I try not to get attached to very many of them. And it's why I keep my subscriptions very, very low. Very, very low. In fact, I just did a big purge on them. I just cleaned out a lot of people that I or Wee Hours had subscribed to that are completely inactive. They just haven't done anything. So they started it up. They realized it's really fun, but it's also a hell of a lot of hard work. A ridiculous amount of hard work goes into this. And they put out a few videos that were really good, and then they quit. Probably because, well, you know what? I say that. A lot of people, it's just not right for them. Other things in their life are way more important. This is a very important part of my life because I realized how much it means to me. So for me, this is a very important part of my life, but for other people, it isn't, and that's totally cool. Hey, can I paint the staircase? Can I paint this? Yes! Oh my goodness, I can. I didn't know I could paint the staircase. I don't know why I thought I wouldn't be able to paint the staircase. Oh, cool. I can paint the staircase. I'm kind of just bouncing around the bottom floor here trying to figure out how I'm going to carve up this room, especially now that I have my magic infinite wall building powers. So some people probably give up because it's hard work. Some people give up because they don't become instant million subscriber megastars overnight. And some people give up because it's just not what they want to do. And that's 100% cool. No, as much as I wish I could change that sometimes, there's some channels that just died off that I loved. Like, oh, guys, why did you give it up? I loved you guys so much. But, other things in their life are just way more important. This happens to be a very important part of my life. That's why I keep doing it. I love doing it. So what was the point of that? Oh, right, doing subscriber purges. I keep my subscriptions very, very low, and the people I end up watching are generally Penge or Miniature Nerd. More often than not. There's a couple of Total War channels that I enjoy because they're very, very good at Total War. Is their personality the best? No, but they're very, very good at Total War, and sometimes that's entertainment enough. I don't like the videos if the gamer hand holds a cell phone and tries to play with their one free hand while forcing comments. My God, man, that sounds like the worst channel ever. How did you even find such a channel? That sounds terrible. I watch a lot of what he puts out, but there's some games where I just don't. Yeah, okay, he just put out the video for the Avengers game, and I had no interest. You know what? I've seen enough gameplay and enough reviews of that to go, I really wanted that to be a cool game, but it looks like it kind of isn't. It looks like it's really not what I want it to be, so I didn't bother watching his video. I'm sure it'd be really, really funny, and really, really intelligent, and really, really well thought out and articulate, but I didn't care enough about the game. Now, that New World one, that I cared about a lot, because I was very interested in that game, and I hadn't really seen any gameplay of it. And thank God I watched it, because, wow, that is just about as generic as an MMO can be. That is just like a copy-and-paste MMO, and not even a good copy-and-paste MMO. That is just go out and kill 50 wolves, come back and tell me about it. Go out, kill 50 zombies, come back and tell me about it. Go out, kill, 50 different wolves in a different area, and then come back and tell me about it. That one was grim. And it didn't even look that good. For a game that had, I don't know how many millions poured into it. Have you seen the running animations on that thing? It looks like you broke your legs when you're running. You're like flailing, the animations are just flailing legs around. It's just terrible. Just not very good at all. It's one of the few games I've ever seen Miniature Nerd be almost weirdly angry about at the end of it. I've seen him dismiss a lot of games. I've seen him basically say, I don't think this is a very good game. But at the end of that, he's like, this is a really terrible game, basically. He didn't put it in those terms, but it was just like, this is awful. Like, he basically said, if you want to play this game, go play, here's 3 other games that are better than this, is what he said. Some channels quit when the thing they did ends. Yeah, that's true. Some have life changes, some break down. Yeah, a lot of people have life changes. A lot of people probably, this shouldn't be a very important part of their lives, but for some of us it is. It's a very important part of our lives. And for some people it isn't. No matter how much that kills me sometimes. There's been, I can think of 2 or 3 channels that were some of my favorite things in the world, and they just stopped. They just went away. And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. It's unfortunate when I kind of think about the talent that was there, which is it's why I keep prodding games on hard mode, because that talent is so good. Like, I don't ever want him to give up on this. He should be doing this. I really spend most of my time touting other people's channels. For someone who says shameless self-promoter a lot, I really do spend most of these streams talking about other people and how good they are. But, hey, I've got your attention. I may as well point you in the direction of some other really cool channels. But no, Games on Hard Mode, and I said this the second I watched this video, like, this guy should be doing this. This guy just has pure raw talent, and he should be doing this a lot. I love obscure games no one else plays, and a lot of them are either done by horrible recording setups or people speaking in Dutch. It is tough when it's not their native language or your native language. I get that. That's totally tough. I've watched a lot of people, and I'm like, it's totally there. Like, this is a really good channel, but I just have trouble getting through the accent. If I can't understand what they're saying, and it's just not, I don't speak Dutch or whatever they happen to be speaking. And they don't speak my language very well. We just come from two different countries. And I'm sure if they watched mine, they were like, I don't understand this American guy. And they'd say it in Dutch, obviously. But in Dutch, they would say, I can't get through this guy's American accent. I don't know what he's saying. They'd have the same reaction to me. So I get it when it's not English as a native language, or whatever your native language may be. Dave's channel isn't everyone in chat competing for attention, my comment being pushed out of screen by emote spam. No, I hope it never is. I like our live streams. I really do. I keep saying it's one of my favorite parts of the week. It is one of my favorite parts of the week. I look forward to this every single week. Every single week. Okay, I need to make some kind of decision downstairs. I need to make a decision. I've been bumming around down here for ages. I think, okay, that area is going to be the kitchen. That area is going to be living room. All in here is going to be living room. Sorry for that bit of motion sickness there. I probably just gave everyone. And I think I'm going to, boom, wall it off right there. Just right there. Maybe I'll do like a little alcove or something. That might be kind of fun. What if I did, not that big. And, oh, okay, so it just goes, there's like not really any in between. I can get 3 blocks or the entire stretch of the room. I mean, that's really handy, don't get me wrong. But I do kind of want to build in like maybe sort of a little alcove or something. So I'm going to start there. And I think here I'm going to do one of those arches. Yeah, I'm totally going to do an arch there. Guardian Soulblade, welcome. When you get too big, you don't have time to read the comments. It's not as fun to live stream. Oh, agreed. And we've had that discussion here before. We've talked about that many times, where I don't watch large channels stream because I'm just a tiny, tiny drop in the ocean. And it's not, I don't feel that interactiveness. I get it. I hope my streams are always accessible to people. I mean, I feel they are. I feel we actually have a pretty good time here, actually. Whoever said it, I don't remember, but it's like hanging out at the pub with your friends every weekend, and I hope that's what it always seems like. Does that mean I don't want more people watching my channel? Of course I want more people. Anyone who tells you differently is completely lying to you. Anyone who says I am very happy exactly the way I am right now, and if I never got another subscriber, I'd be totally fine, is lying to you. They're absolutely lying to you. But I hope it never loses its soul, I guess. I hope it never loses that connection where I feel I'm hanging out with a cool bunch of friends every weekend, because that's where I want to be. When you get too big, the comments sail by so fast that you can't read the chat. Well, that's very true, but you can actually slow down chat. I can grind chat to a halt if I want to. And obviously there's penalties to that too, because then people feel that they're, one of the things about chat, at least for me, is, I like to see my message fly by. That's why I always keep the chat on the screen, because I think it's fun to see your messages go by. I like that. Maybe nobody else likes that. Maybe I'm completely the only person on the planet who likes that. But I'm like, oh, hey, there goes my message. Yay, that was fun. I know I'm kind of childish sometimes, but I like that bit. So that's why I keep the chat up there. So I could theoretically grind chat to a halt. But then no one, people are waiting ages to see something that they typed 20 minutes ago. Why does this not work? That's not right at all. Okay, hang on. I think I actually have to do this backwards. I'm going to have to move the arch and then, oh, now I gotta take the walls down, then do the walls. Yeah, I think it's just not working the other way. Whenever you get huge, you can say, I knew him when he could answer chat. I hope I always do, Willow. I gotta tell you, I think everyone in this chat will be long gone from the planet before I am air quotes huge. But I appreciate your optimism. I do. I appreciate your optimism. We'll all be long gone. There'll be future generations may take this somewhere huge, but not me. No, don't put the arch in, Dave. That's the exact opposite of what you wanted to do. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here. Come on, here. There we go. Build that. And then call me when you're done. Get rid of that. Doug Walker probably gets a lot of comments. Linkara does too, but he at least takes time to answer me. Can't be easy to read everyone. No, I imagine it's not. And that's why you see, someone like Many a True Nerd, it's basically Claire, who is responding to chat, and he's just sort of playing the game. And that's fine. That's totally fine. But, it does lose a little bit of the connection you have to the person you're watching. Crossroads Inn, I found you because of your Crossroads Inn videos and bought the game. Thank you. Good luck with the glitchiness. And we say that it's Crossroads Inn is just now part of the game is the glitchiness now. It's become legendary. And it's the pathing. It's the pathing every single time. I noticed that they're kind of celebrating their pathing problems with the anniversary edition coming up, in that they're going to make an attempt to try and solve the pathing problems. I'll be fascinated to see how that comes out. But it never, as annoying as it was sometimes, it was basically mostly just funny with the pathing, so it was never something that completely wigged me out in Crossroads Inn. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I think it's a really fun game. It's something that I wish I could put more time into on my own time, because that is also a game where you kind of just let that run for a while, although you do have to keep up with the order. I'd love to see auto ordering in Crossroads Inn. I really would. I know that would take some of the micromanagement away, and that's something that people enjoy playing the game for, I guess. Not me, but I guess that's something that people enjoy, is the micromanagement of it. But I'd like to see auto ordering, where you just set a limit and say, when I get below this limit, send me something. That would be my ideal update to it. Has it been a year since Crossroads Inn? Yeah. Anniversary edition coming out. Anniversary edition, where allegedly they're going to try and solve the pathing problems after a year. I should go back and see if they ever fixed that bug, the crash to desktop bug that I had in campaign mode, because that annoyed me more than anything. I actually had a good campaign going there. And then I was stuck on a crash to desktop. It would not move after that. No, Dave. Put the wall up first. Otherwise, the door weirdly doesn't fit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, put that down. And hopefully I haven't gone... Oh, did I go right into a window again? You know what? If I did, I can fix it with my magic powers here. Yeah, watch me fix this. This is going to be great. We're just going to kind of go around the window. So shrink that down to... I'll just do it one at a time. It'll just be easier if I just do it one at a time, because then I can plot it a little bit better. Ashley, welcome. I am very well. Thank you, Ashley. We've been having... What have we really discussed here? Sort of the ins and outs and behind the scenes of some of this YouTube silliness and how long it takes to record a single video. And the ups and downs of being a variety gamer. That's pretty much what you bought into today. Oh, also much line painting. Like so much line painting. Alternate line painting. Imagine if YouTube still exists when our grandkids are following old videos uploaded by long dead nerds. Well, the thing about that, you're right. It's going to be hysterical. And they'll be laughing their butts off at how, technologically devolved we are. But think about it. The games aren't going anywhere. If a game stands up over time, it stands up over time. I can happily go and play Baldur's Gate 2. No problem. That game is ancient. Absolutely ancient. I don't remember the exact date, but it's got to be 20 years. It's got to be 20 years since Baldur's Gate 2 originally came out. Somebody wants to Google it and give me an exact date, that's fine. But I'll guarantee you it's a minimum of 20 years. And that game still holds up. I will still happily go and play Baldur's Gate 2. because it's just a great game. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the most well, it can be an older game and still have value. So when you say, they're going to be watching us play these antique games, they may still be playing those antique games, especially as games themselves keep getting better and better. It really comes down to, is the game good at that point? You stop talking about a lot about graphics anyway, and you start talking about, is the game actually good? You're going to have a maze in this house. Yeah, kind of. You put a wall in the doorway. I kind of did, didn't I? I mean, you can still get in and out. What's wrong with that? That's all fine. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. I get it. Oh, if I take this out now, hang on. All right, I gotta smashy. Stupid windows. The problem is just the windows. So I need to take this out. Yeah, knock that down. Maybe I'll just put an arch here. I'll just put yet another arch in here. Just smash the thing, would you? Smashy. There we go. And one of those, and one of those. Maybe I'll just have multiple arches everywhere. X-Shot, welcome. We're discussing how many arches I need. And apparently the answer is more than I thought. Smash all of that and that. Okay. And anytime you guys would like to despawn, I'd appreciate it. So if I just put another arch, say, not there at all. That's not what I wanted to do. What if I put another arch here? Would that make any sense? I mean, kind of. Yeah, you could just come right into the kitchen. Yeah, okay. All right. I kind of... It's a little close when you first come in, isn't it? No, all right. Let me see if I can fix this. You put a wall into the outside doorway. Yeah, I'm gonna see how much of this I'm planning on fixing here. Go ahead and smash all of that. Everything's coming out. It's the window. It's just the window is not where I want it to be. I could theoretically get rid of that, but I kind of prefer not to, if I'm honest. That can go. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start building the wall from the window. This is my problem. I'm just doing this backwards. Yeah, go ahead and despawn when you guys are all set over there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, from here, how about I take it here? And then where does that kind of line up here? Okay, I vaguely see what I'm doing here. What if I did that and then put the arch in? Get out of that. Get me an arch. Give me an arch. Don't make me come over there. Give me an arch. There we go. Why that key wasn't working. I want to build foundations up so you can dig the bunker and second floor. There's something coming out like that. Builder Simulator, I think, is the name of it. And it seems to be taking like a house flipper to an insane degree where you can basically build the entire house from foundation up. You can, if I'm understanding the game correctly, you can basically build a house brick by brick. I think that might be a little extreme. I kind of like having, walls. But it's coming. Check for something like Builder Simulator. It's something along those lines. And I think the title is, in fact, just that simple. It's just a very, very almost generic sounding title. But Builder Simulator is kind of a ground up. He doesn't want to do anything with the garage because of the grass glitch. Yeah, the garage. Hate that glitch. Maybe I'll put I don't know. I wonder if I put like a hot tub over it or something. I need something just gigantic. Oh, I got a new skill point. Yay, me. What did I get for that? Oh, more building. Okay, I only have a couple of things left to build here, but maybe if I put something just huge. I need something just gigantic to go across that glitch to make it stop bothering me. Because it's just, like everything else here. I mean, look at this house. It looks amazing. And then there's this stupid grass glitch. Disappears, reappears. Disappears, reappears. Maybe like the ginormous hot tub might hide that. I might have to make this another outdoor bathroom. What would that be? A bathroom? Hot tubs. Yeah, like this. I don't know. What if I, just for giggles, how big is this? Would this hide that? Oh, it is relatively big. Not perhaps quite as big as I want it to be. Are you going to let me put this here without the... No, because I need the appropriate plumbing fixture before you're going to let me do that. I need something gigantic. That's what I need. I need something so huge that it cannot be denied, really, is what I'm looking for. And it ain't carpet. We tried carpet. Carpet doesn't cut it. Just doesn't work. How about a tent? What if I put a tent over it? No, it's still not going to be big enough. Still, yeah, and then now, I mean, it looks appropriate, but then I just don't. If it was just always there, I would actually be less fussed about it. But the fact that it disappears when I come in is what's really, really wigging me out about it. Okay, so that's everyone's homework, is we need to think of something huge, just mammoth. Like, what is the biggest object that I can put in there to hide that? Because the tent was hiding the little bit underneath it. Just the tent isn't big enough. So I'm going to call the stream there. We'll wrap up for today. We'll do some RimWorld tomorrow. And in the meantime, people who have House Flipper need to figure out what needs to live there that will completely and 100% cover up what is the most annoying glitch I have seen in this game. Folding screen. Yeah, no, but it's not going to cover the floor. I want the thing invisible to my eye. That's what I'm looking for, Sass. I want the thing to be invisible. And I need to put something huge on top of it to make it invisible. That, or I was going to say, if just for giggles. Okay, one last thing before I wrap up. I just want to see if possibly it's this. If it's maybe this patch of grass, if I maybe mowed that. If I put, okay, one last thing I'm going to do here. Get out of the lawnmower thing. If I did flooring over it, maybe it's technically a floor in that it's part of the grass outside. So if I did a new floor, just for giggles, over it. Nope. Now it's actually worse. Because now now it's actually worse. Okay, well, that's everyone's homework. We need to think of something gigantic. Build a wall around it, maybe. We'll think about it. You're going to yell at me out of context in RimWorld. Okay, good. I'll appreciate that. Thank you, folks. Guys, I really do genuinely appreciate you guys coming out and, I don't know, just giving me like real time out of your lives to come watch this silliness. It does genuinely. I know I've said it a lot just in this stream, how much this channel means to me and how much you guys mean to me, but I really do appreciate it. I really do. We'll do some RimWorld tomorrow. We'll hang out, play some RimWorld. Hopefully you guys can check into that. And then other than that, hey, you guys know where to find me. I'm not hiding that hard. So, guys, I will check you later. Thank you again for coming in and just watching this ridiculous nonsense. I will see you guys tomorrow or whenever. Thank you again. Goodbye, and good